Of Skydive Cincinnati in Waynesville, and what better way to celebrate than to have the first person to ever skydive there do it again. Local 12's Christian Hauser has the story from Warren County.
Fred Williams was the first person to parachute out of a plane here at Skydive Cincinnati when it opened in 1969. 50 years after that first jump, the Army veteran's back to do it one more time.
87-year-old Fred Williams is getting a refresher course on skydiving.
Arch, down, boom, bam.
It's been more than 40 years since the last time he did this. Next thing he had to work on was his soft landings. Skydiving's nothing new to Williams. He joined the paratroopers at Fort Campbell, Kentucky in 1950. That's where he first got to jump out of an airplane.
Terrifying. Or beyond that, I believe. Yeah, it was very scary.
He made 18 military jumps. After his service, Williams knew he wanted to continue jumping out of planes. He was the first person to jump when Skydive Cincinnati opened. Fred figured the 50th anniversary of the company was as good as any reason to do it again.
I was curious about these square parachutes, and the parachutes now, you fly more or less like an airplane.
10,000 feet later, and Fred was on the edge of an airplane, and they're off. Fred wanted to do a solo jump, but the conditions weren't right, so he had to do a tandem. The parachute opens, and then for several minutes, the two float back to Earth. You can see Fred smile all the way from the ground, and they nail the landing, all while his friends and family watched.
It's a lot of fun. Recommend it to anybody.
This was Fred's 287th jump. In Waynesville, Christian Hauser, Local 12 News.
Very cool. Fred Williams says he's thinking about doing even more jumps. The 87-year-old says he would be proud to be the oldest skydiver in